Ever ponder on the question, how can the mind be both the source of turmoil and the haven of tranquility? Welcome, seekers of serenity, to a journey into the art of mindfulness. But what is mindfulness, you ask? It's a state of being fully present, wholly engaged in the moment, without the constant pull of past regrets or future anxieties. It's experiencing life as it happens, without distraction or judgment. Imagine enjoying a meal, not just for the taste, but for the texture, the aroma, the colors on and the nourishment it brings. This is mindful eating. Picture strolling, not just as a means to get from one place to another, but as an opportunity to feel your feet touching the ground, your heart pumping, your lungs filling with air, an orchestra of life happening in every step. This is mindful walking. Consider breathing, not just an automatic function, but a dance of inhalation and exhalation, the rhythm of life itself. This is mindful breathing, and so we invite you to voyage into the oasis of inner peace that lies within each one of us through the practice of mindfulness. A serene sanctuary where the noise of the outer world dims and the symphony of the present moment plays on. The path to mindfulness is not a sprint, but a gentle, gradual journey, a pilgrimage of understanding and acceptance. The first milestone on this path is awareness. Awareness is more than just a simple acknowledgement of your surroundings. It's a state of being consciously and fully tuned into your thoughts, feelings, bodily sensations, environment. Imagine yourself as a silent observer in the theater of your own mind, watching your thoughts and feelings take center. These thoughts and feelings are like clouds in the sky, constantly shifting and passing by. Do not judge them, do not cling on to them, just observe. Practicing awareness can be as simple as taking a few moments each day to do a body scan meditation. This involves mentally scanning each part of your body head to toe, noting where you might be holding tension and consciously releasing it. Or it can be as unassuming as practicing mindful observation, like truly absorbing the sensation of the morning sun on your skin or the taste and texture of your food. This heightened state of awareness, this deeply engaged presence, is the essence of mindfulness, being fully engrossed in the here and now. The second step in this journey is acceptance. Acceptance here is not equated to resignation, but represents a profound understanding that our thoughts are transient. They are like visitors, they come and they go. It's not about falling prey to them, but recognizing their fleeting nature. Delving deeper, acceptance is essentially about acknowledging our thoughts and feelings without any judgment or resistance. It's about embracing the fact that we may have certain emotions or thoughts and allowing ourselves to experience them fully without trying to suppress or control them. A key aspect of acceptance is understanding that our thoughts and feelings do not define us. Rather, it's our response to them truly matters. A practical approach to practicing acceptance can be achieved through mindfulness meditation. This being fully present in the moment and observing our thoughts and feelings as they arise, without attempting to change or alter them. It's akin to sitting by a river and watching the water flow past, the water symbolizing our thoughts and emotions. We simply observe them without trying to alter their course. Over time, this practice can help us develop a greater sense of calm and acceptance, cultivating the ability to not be controlled by our thoughts and emotions. The third step is non-identification, a concept that might seem abstract at first, but is fundamentally transformative when fully grasped. Non-identification means refraining from attaching our identity, our thoughts, and emotions. It's about understanding that we are not our thoughts and we are not our emotions. These are separate entities that come and go. They are transient, like actors on a stage, and we merely observe them, we don't become them. They do not define our essence, our core identity. By grasping concept, we can achieve a state of detached observation, a state of mind where we attentively observe our thoughts and emotions getting entwined in them. Imagine yourself as the sky, infinite and steady, and your thoughts and emotions are nothing but clouds, ever-changing, drifting across. They may cast a shadow now and then, but they never become the sky. The sky remains untouched and constant by the clouds. This is how to practice this concept of non-identification in our daily life. It's like observing thoughts and emotions as if they were the clouds passing in the sky. We notice them, acknowledge their presence, but we don't identify with them. We don't allow them to define us or dictate our state of being. By realizing and practicing this, we can achieve a calmer, mindful state of mind, a higher level of self-awareness and emotional intelligence. The fourth step is patience. But what is patience? It is the art of waiting calmly without getting perturbed by the ticking clock. It is the ability to endure difficult circumstances such as delay, trouble, or suffering without reacting impulsively, without getting annoyed or anxious. In the context of mindfulness, patience takes on a deeper meaning. Mindfulness is not achieved overnight. It is a journey, one that requires time, patience, and persistent practice. This journey is akin to a seed slowly sprouting into a tree. The seed does not transform into a tree in a matter of hours or days. It takes time, sun, rain, and the right nurturing. Similarly, mindfulness grows slowly with time, with right practice and the right mental attitude. So how can we practice patience in our pursuit of mindfulness? One powerful way is mindfulness meditation, where we sit quietly and simply observe our breath as it flows in and out. In this process, we resist the urge to control or manipulate our breath. We just patiently observe it, allowing it to be just as it is. This practice not only helps to cultivate patience, but also fosters a deeper understanding of our minds and bodies. The fifth and final step is compassion. Compassion is not merely a fleeting sentiment, it is a profound understanding and empathy for the suffering of others, and indeed, even for our own suffering. It means to look at one's own pain with a kind eye, not harsh judgment. Compassion towards oneself is as crucial as showing compassion towards others. Be kind to yourself. Be gentle with your thoughts and emotions. Let's illustrate this concept further. Imagine you see someone in pain. Your heart aches for them. This is compassion. You wish for them to be free of this pain. This is compassion. Now try applying this to yourself. When you are in pain, physical or emotional, look at it with kind eyes. Show yourself some mercy, some understanding. This is self-compassion. One way to practice compassion is through a loving kindness meditation. Here, we focus our thoughts and energy on sending wishes of happiness and well-being to ourselves and others. Visualize yourself sending out waves of comfort and positivity to those around you, and in turn, picture these waves coming back to you in a reassuring circle of goodwill. Once this understanding and practice of compassion becomes intrinsic, it will then radiate outwards, touching everyone and everything around you. It's like a ripple in a pond, beginning at your heart and extending outwards, spreading love, kindness, and understanding in its path. To recap, the path to mindfulness is a comprehensive journey that entails 5 essential steps. The first step is awareness. Awareness is about being present in each moment, being in tune with your feelings, thoughts, and surroundings. This can be practiced by observing your breath or focusing on your sensory experience while doing a routine task, like washing dishes. Next is acceptance. This is understanding things as they are without the need to change or control them. For example, instead of fighting traffic, accept it as a part of your journey and use that time to listen to an inspiring podcast or simply enjoy the scenery. The third step is non-identification. This means not attaching our identity to our thoughts or emotions. When we feel anger, instead of saying I am angry, we can say there is anger, thus creating a space between the self and the emotion. The fourth step for patience. Mindfulness is not achieved in a day. It requires consistent practice. So even when it feels hard, we persist. For instance, if you're having trouble meditating because your mind keeps wandering instead of getting frustrated, gently guide your attention back to your breath and continue your practice. The final destination is compassion. This is about developing a sense of connectedness with all beings, including ourselves. One way to practice this is by regularly engaging in acts of kindness, no matter how small they may seem. These 5 steps, awareness, acceptance, non-identification, patience, and compassion, when practiced consistently, can lead to a state of inner peace. A state where the mind is not a source of turmoil but a sanctum of tranquility. The art of mindfulness is not merely a concept, but an entire philosophy of life and a way of interacting with the world around you. It's not about silencing the mind, but rather about understanding and acknowledging its intricate patterns and rhythms. It involves observing our thoughts and emotions without judgment, accepting them without resignation, and refusing to identify ourselves with these transient mental states. It encourages us to be patient and compassionate with ourselves, understanding that our thoughts and emotions are not defining, but are simply aspects of our human experience. The art of mindfulness is a journey within, a venture to the oasis of inner peace that lies within each of us. It's about cultivating a deep sense of self-awareness and conscious presence in all moments of life. So how do we incorporate this profound philosophy into our everyday life? One way to practice mindfulness is through mindful eating. This means truly savoring each bite, appreciating the textures and flavors, and acknowledging the nourishment it provides to our body. It's about making mealtimes a moment of gratitude and contemplation, rather than hurriedly consuming food as a mere necessity. Another method of practicing mindfulness is mindful walking. This involves feeling each step, becoming aware of your foot's contact with the ground, noticing the sensation of the wind against your skin, taking in the surrounding sights and sounds. It's about being present and feeling connected to the world around you. Finally, you can also practice mindfulness through mindful breathing, a simple yet powerful technique. This involves focusing on your breath, the inflow and outflow, and recognizing the life-giving force it represents. It serves as a gentle reminder of our existence and our connection with the universe. And so, the journey to mindfulness is not merely about practicing a technique, but about adopting a new way of life, a way that deepens our connection with ourselves and the world around us. As we conclude our journey into the art of mindfulness, let's reflect on the key principles we've discussed: awareness, acceptance, non-identification, patience, and compassion. Awareness is akin to the radar of a ship in a stormy sea. It's our ability to recognize the turmoil within us, our thoughts, feelings, and emotions. Without awareness, it's impossible to navigate the storm. Acceptance, on the other hand, is about embracing the storm. It's acknowledging our thoughts and emotions without judgment or critique. Non-identification is recognizing that we are not the storm. This is central to mindfulness as it allows us to disentangle ourselves from our thoughts, feelings, and emotions and to observe them as an outsider would. Patience is about enduring the storm. It's that the storm will pass and that calm waters lie ahead. This requires faith and resilience. Lastly, compassion is about being kind to ourselves during the storm. It's treating ourselves with love and understanding, even when our thoughts and emotions are overwhelmingly negative. Incorporating these principles into our daily life can be as simple as taking a few minutes each day to observe our thoughts without judgment or critique, reminding ourselves that we are not our thoughts, and being patient and kind to ourselves, especially during difficult times. Remember, inner peace is not a destination, but a journey. It is not to be achieved, but something to be experienced. And the path to experiencing it lies within you, in the art of mindfulness. Immerse yourself in these 5 principles and watch your mind transform from a turbulent sea into a serene lake. As we conclude, let's take a moment to embrace our day and night with mindfulness. Picture your day as a beautiful canvas, a living tapestry where each moment is a unique thread, weaving the story of your life. Start with awareness. As the sun rises, let your consciousness rise with it. Be present in the moment, from the morning sun to the evening stars. Notice the little details: the warmth of the sun, the coolness of the breeze, the sound of the birds chirping, the taste of your morning coffee. Next is acceptance. Embrace the highs and lows of the day, the moments of joy, moments of stress, moments of calm, moments of chaos. Accept them as they are. Do not judge or critique them. They are not good or bad, they just are. Then comes non-identification. Remember, you are not your thoughts or emotions. You are the observer of your thoughts, watcher of your emotions. Do not let them define you. Let them come and go like passing clouds. Patience is your next step. Allow the day to unfold naturally without rushing. Do not try to control or manipulate it. Let it flow like a river. Let it dance like the wind. Be patient, knowing that everything happens in its own time. Lastly, practice compassion. Be kind to yourself no matter how the day went. Treat yourself with love and understanding. If the day was hard, remind yourself that it's okay. If the day was good, cherish it. As the day turns into night and the stars begin to twinkle, continue to practice these steps of mindfulness. Remember, inner peace is a journey, not a destination. It's a dance, not a race. So dance with the rhythm of life and let the music of mindfulness guide you toward a serene and peaceful existence.